Hi, Taurus. This is Eileen with your anti-psychic tarot card reading. Now, you're starting the month off with the Five of Cups. And Five of Cups is talking about possibly getting your feelings hurt or some kind of disappointment. Cups typically do relate to the water signs of Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and they relate to emotions, feelings, romance, that type of thing. And now this is a general reading, so some of these cards resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. And for Five of Cups, what I'm getting here more so than a big broken heart is more getting your feelings hurt. So some Taurus, you might get your feelings hurt by people you thought were your friends. Maybe find out somebody was talking behind your back or someone's left you out and not including you in something. I'm getting more of that kind of emotion here going on. And also, this Five of Cups card reminds me of full moon, like a full moon kind of energy. You know, when the moon is full, you might react more strongly to something going on, like you might get more upset than you would normally if something is disappointing in your life. I don't know when the full moon is for. Let me take a quick peek at the calendar. I don't know if it's all the way at the beginning or not. Oh, if I can turn the page here. Oh, no, that's April. Wait a minute. Well, full moon is on the 9th of, so that could be some full moon energy that you've got going on. Next card you have is Page of Cups. Page of Cups is about receiving a message regarding love or romance. Someone might actually be delivering some kind of romantic message to you or letting you know that they care about you. This could also have to do with an announcement. You might get a birth announcement or an invitation to a wedding or a reception or something like that, having to do with love and romance or family feelings, something pleasant, pleasantries. And now also the pages as people tend to be someone kind of young. So in some cases, this could be a person coming into your life as a friend or possibly for romance. And a page might be someone in there, maybe 30-ish. So if you're single and if you're in that age bracket, this could represent someone new that you'll meet in who would have some interest in you. They'll be attracted to you and wanting to get to know you better. And it could be a water sign, such as a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. This person's not going to be pushy. They're going to be maybe even a little shy, but they're not going to know if you're really interested in them. That's what I'm getting. But a nice person. If nothing else, it might be someone for friendship. Next card you have is the of Swords. Of Swords is about something just being over with. And in some cases, it might be some friendships you thought you had with people. That's what I'm getting. I'm tending to get that for some of you. And again, it's a general reading. So like I said, some cards resonate, others not. And the feeling I got for Taurus too, before I even shuffled the cards and I was just thinking about it, I got a real strong feeling for Taurus that was more business oriented and money, having to do with money going well for you in business and career. And I wasn't getting real strong feelings about the romance department overall. I felt like it's the month of just going to be a good month to push forward. And so for some of you, you might have ended a job that wasn't working out well and you're on to a better job now. But in some cases, this is relationship matters, some kind of relationship that's come to a close and it's over. But you can see in the distance, the sun is shining over the mountains there. So there's better times ahead for you that are coming up. So you've got to be looking for the silver lining because I'm still getting and you've got good cards. Otherwise, you've got the Emperor, you've got Seven of Pentacles, you've got the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups. You got some really good cards here. But I'm going by feeling and imagery I was having even before I shuffled the cards that it's a good month for moving forward for Taurus and making progress in your goals. Now, next card you have is Five of Swords. This is about someone dishonest being around you in the month of March. So you need to be on the lookout for someone who would be inclined to steal your ideas, maybe steal belongings, maybe, be careful if you're having somebody come over and do work at your house. You could have someone looking in the eye in your belongings and thinking they would like to take something of yours. I'm feeling like and in some cases, this is someone that's been around you in a personal relationship, maybe even a romantic relationship, who originally this person came across looking like they really had it together and they had all they needed, kind of like they were doing well. But the truth is, this person lives a very dishonest life. They've lived this way for years. And so it's kind of like a feather in their cap, so to speak, if they manage to steal something from someone, whether they're actually stealing merchandise, items, money, or stealing your ideas, stealing credit for work you did at work, even someone that you could be involved in a romantic relationship, cheating on you and pretending that they're just seeing you when you've been wondering what are these, why are they always disappearing and I can't reach them, because maybe there was someone else. That's the kind of person this is. So again, it is a general reading. If you recognize this person, there is nothing any good to come from this person in whatever capacity they might be in your life. You're better off not having this person in your life for any reason, business, personal, nothing, even if they seem like they're a good deal to have around. Like, let's say it's somebody you've been hiring to do work and they work cheap. Well, that they're not really cheap because they're stealing or cheating you in some way. Next card you have is the King of Pentacles. And this is you. This is one of your cards for the Earth signs, Taurus, the Pentacles. So for a lot of Taurus, you're going to be feeling the emotions and some of the traits and emotions of the King of Pentacles in the month of, because you're going to be feeling good. You've been working hard, you've been making money, you've got yourself a certain amount of security, you've been building a foundation for yourself. And so you're living fairly comfortable. And so you have a lot to be grateful for, but you also know you're the one who's earned everything you have. You've worked very hard for whatever you have, and you continue to work hard. I'm feeling a number of you might be self-employed, and so you're doing well for yourselves. And even if you work for a company, you might have a position of authority, or maybe you've been there a good while. They trust you. They know you do good quality work. They give you additional responsibilities because they know you can handle it. And but I'm just getting prosperity here. I'm getting abundance, prosperity, success. And this ties in more with the feelings and imagery I was getting about Taurus for the month of, even before I shuffled the cards. I just started seeing images and getting these feelings like this is a good month for Taurus just to move forward in business with towards goals for your job opportunities if you're applying for jobs, or a promotion, a transfer. If you're self-employed, good month just to take charge and move ahead on your plans, your goals. Because you're in a position to benefit in a lot of ways. People have a lot of respect for you. That's what I'm getting. And I always advise everyone to learn about the law of attraction. Because everybody, again, it's a general reading. Everybody's not going to feel like they're doing well. And if you feel like you've been having a lot of difficult times financially, the more you can get into that frame of mind that you are prosperous, you are attracting success and good luck to yourself, the more the universe opens the doors to bring about those conditions, because you get whatever feelings you're radiating, whether if you're radiating anger, fear, worry, then the universe brings to you things to be worried and fearful about. If you radiate confidence, strength, security, financial security, abundance, then the universe delivers those kind of conditions to you, because that's how the universe is reading that's who you are, that's how you live. So it opens doors and windows and brings more of those conditions. So you got to get on that right frame of mind where you're radiating the right kind of energy out there. Next card you have is the Lover's card. This is a major arcana destiny card, and the Lover's card, this is about something or someone you would be passionate about. So in some cases, this has to do with a relationship. This has to do with a romance for some Taurus, that maybe you're involved in a real steamy romance with someone. But I'm feeling like even if you are, you're not sure if that's the right person for you. It's kind of like you're thinking, well, I'm enjoying myself for right now with this person because I'm having a good time, but there's somebody else I have on mind, whether it's someone you've met before or someone that you're imagining for yourself. I'm feeling like for a number of people that there's someone else you know that you would resonate better with someone other than who you're around right now. So you might be enjoying yourself and having some fun, but at the same time, it's like I'm not giving it all away. I'm keeping myself available and open. I'm keeping eyes open because when the right person for me comes along, I want to be available. And I'm feeling like you are attracting that person. I'm getting that from a number of you, Taurus, that you've got a really good romance coming your way. So, I mean, it's going to be strong because I'm feeling both of you are going to be doing well. You're both going to be on the same page about things, really relate to one another well. And so it's going to go really well. So don't settle for less. I guess that's the message. Oh, also, the lovers can be about business matters you're passionate about. You might be making decisions about how you're going to proceed in a business matter. So, or getting extra enthusiastic about your business or your career goals and that sort of thing. Again, tying in with that overall feeling I was getting for you for March. And here's the Emperor. Emperor is another major arcana destiny card. This is about being in control of your life, taking charge, making good decisions for you, being decisive, success, prosperity. The Emperor has worked hard. The Emperor might be in a position of authority. Again, I'm getting self-employment or people who work for companies that might be in a position of authority. Or if not, then you've been at your job a long time. You do really good quality work. People know that. They respect you. So the company you work for definitely wants you there. They would not want to lose you. They value you very much. They know you do good quality work. And you should be getting paid well for the work you're doing because I'm getting overall prosperity and abundance for you here with this card. And but I get this take charge mentality, like looking at the big picture, just moving forward and making good, wise decisions for yourself. Now, in some cases, this Emperor might be a person on the romantic side that could be around you, or it could be someone in business who will be around you and that you can benefit from, because this person's in that position of authority. They make good decisions. And if you're around this person in business and you want this person's business or you want to do business with this person, if you make a good enough impression on this Emperor figure, you can benefit well a lot. You can definitely benefit. So, like if you're, let's just say you're a real estate agent, okay, and you know who this Emperor is. It's somebody who's got a lot of money to invest or to buy property. If you can make a good enough impression on this Emperor, you will definitely benefit because, or it might be something else. You might be applying for a job, applying for a loan at a bank or something for your business or personal reasons, car, house, whatever. You've got to make a good impression because the Emperor is very logical minded. He makes good sound decisions. He doesn't just hand over a bucket of money, for it's like he's going to look at things, and if everything's matching up the way it should be, you're in good shape. So if this is someone around you for business reasons, I should say, be sure and put your best foot forward. And for romantic, for some of you, this could be somebody who comes into the picture for romantic purposes. This could be a very good mate. You might even be married to this person or involved with this person already. Next card you have is the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is saying you're making progress. Again, the Pentacles, this is one of your cards for Taurus. You planted your seeds. You're watching them grow. They're not quite ready to cultivate yet, but you're doing well and you're being patient and you're just making your progress. But Taurus can be patient. The earth signs, they just work hard and keep pushing and pushing towards their goals. They keep their eyes set on the prize and just keep working. They're very strong, very hardworking people. And so you're capable of being patient and tolerant and just accumulating. You might be saving money, working hard, or you've got a business you're cultivating and you're watching it grow, even though maybe it's not growing in leaps and bounds. You have good quality. You have something of quality that you're growing little by little, kind of like you plant the seed and it doesn't necessarily sprout up and get to be 2 feet tall all of a sudden the next day. But for the most part, You just have to nurture it and care for it. And that's what you're doing with your business, with your career, with your plans, your projects. I'm feeling somebody might be building something, building a house or a home or something like that. Somebody's got construction, building a house. That came into mind. It's like you're just taking your time and you're making sure it gets done right. And so you're making good progress and you know where you're going. And you just feel like, okay, I'm not there yet, but you know you're making that good progress you need to be making. So that's a good card there. Next card you have is the King of Cups. Cups, again, they do relate to the water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. King of Cups. Now this could, in some cases, Taurus, this could be you embodying the traits and feelings and emotions of the King of Cups. And King of Cups is someone who's, this is someone who can be a little more sensitive, have a good sense of humor, creative, maybe even a little bit of have a little bit of mischief in his personality, playfulness, maybe I should say. But I'm feeling like overall, for the most part, I'm getting romance here. I feel like for some Taurus, this is someone who will be around you and noticing you, and who will be in a good position. This is someone in a position of authority who's worked hard and does well for himself, but he likes to play also. He wants to play. And he could have a certain amount of charm or be someone who might joke around or tease you a little bit or something like that. This could be someone in your place of work. Could be someone that you're around in business. He might be in a position of authority like a manager and owner of a business or something like that. Could be someone around where you socialize, even where you do business, where you go just in your day-to-day life. I mean, he might own a business that you frequent or something, or be a manager there or that type of thing. But he looks like for some Taurus, he's going to be looking at you. Okay, and I feel like you're single. I don't feel like this is, and he's single. He might be divorced. He dates and all that sort of thing, but he's not in love with anyone right now. He wants to meet the right person. He lives a good life because he's got money. I'm not saying he's rich, but he's comfortable. And but he's in a playful mood. He wants to play. He wants to have someone he can go out with and have a good time with, maybe take vacations with and that sort of thing. So if you're single and you're open and looking, be very receptive, because this person will be watching you and attracted to you. He's going to be watching and interested in you when he sees you talking or whatever it is, and he might start flirting with you. I feel like he's going to be smiling at you, maybe across a room or that type of thing, flirting with you a little bit. You could even meet him at some festive occasion because you've got the Three of Cups right here, and you have that Page of Cups that could relate to an invitation to a party or a wedding, reception, that type of thing. And you've got the Three of Cups, which is about celebrating, having a good time with your friends. Some of you might even be engaged or maybe in a wedding or something in the month of March and just having a lot of fun around that time period. It's very possible that some of you could meet him at such an occasion where you're celebrating with your friends, family, that sort of thing, and just having a good time. So, but the Three of Cups is celebrating. And so a lot of you might be celebrating, even if you're not out with your friends. You might just be celebrating on your own because you're feeling good, because you're having a certain amount of success. I keep getting success in business and things going well. So some of you might get that new job or promotion or recognition in your work or something else. Maybe you received some money you were wanting. I'm just getting uplifted spirits. Things are picking up. You're feeling better. And whether you're with friends, relatives, or on your own by yourself, you could be feeling really good and just in a celebratory mood. And so, so this is a real nice card. I get a lot of nice, upbeat kind of feelings and emotions. This is a good frame of mind to be in. When you're joyful and lightweight feeling, where you're not having all the heavy burdens. There's so much in the news all the time to make you feel heavy, and just in day-to-day life, one thing or another goes wrong that gets stressful to deal with. It's so important to feel festive and feel joyful, because when you're in a joyful frame of mind, you attract good luck. You attract, because the universe Bring again, you're putting out that energy. You're radiating those emotions of joyfulness, happiness, being carefree, uplifted, that you're enjoying life. You're happy with what you have. The universe wants to deliver more for you to be happy about. So that is a good place to be. The more you can get in that frame of mind, even throughout the week, try to tune into something like that. It helps to attract good things to you. Now, this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Shiro Marchetti. What I want to do now is pick one card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins. And if you like videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. And check for your rising and moon signs as they're coming available. Also, if you're born on the cusp of another sign and you identify with any of those traits, then be sure and check that one too and see if anything resonates with you. Okay, so that would be, your cusp would be, I know one of them's Aries, because I'm an Aries, and I know Taurus. What's the one that comes right after Taurus? Whatever. Okay, Magical Mermaids and Dolphins. What is your message for Taurus for the month of Taurus? Okay, I'm going to plan these out. Okay. Oh, wow. You see that? This ties in. Alchemy. You have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. This totally resonates with imagery, feeling before I even shuffle the cards. This is so cute. Look, it's a little sea lion swimming with the mermaid. How adorable. Looks like seaweed or something she's got in her hand. These are so cute. Alchemy. You have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. Totally, totally resonates. Okay, now, next I'll pick one card from the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Okay, Spirit Animals, what is your message for Taurus for the month of March? What's your message for Taurus? Uh-oh. Oh, this one flew out, so this must be you. It jumped right out. Okay, look, two of them jumped out, so I'm going to read both of these, okay? You've got Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. Well, this is the Earth sign's way anyway. Slow and steady wins the race. That's number 2. 6 and 2 is 8. That's a good money card. Then you've got Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. Yes, listen to your intuition. Always listen to your intuition. 3 and 2, that adds up to 5. You got the 5 of Cups there. So sometimes that's like a changeable kind of situation, 5. Okay, now, last but not least, I will pick one card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. Okay, angels, what is your message for Taurus for the month of, what's your message for Taurus from angels? What is your message for Taurus from? Okay, I'm going to give it one more shuffle, fan these out. Let's see. That's the one. Okay, this is Angel Sonia. This one flipped right out of there. I mean, again, as I was fanning them out, it flipped over and flipped right out in the open. Okay, Angel Sonia, I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. Oh, that's a nice message. Angel Sonia, I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. Oh, that brings tears to my eyes. And you know what? That's family members, but that's also your furry family members, furry or non-furry. You know, if you have any pets that have passed on, and it doesn't matter how many years ago. I mean, I have dogs that I lost years ago that'll visit me in dreams sometime. They're still around, you know. So that could even be a pet that you had in your life that was special to you. So you know who you are, whoever this applies to. Like I said, it is a general reading, but that's a very nice message to end on. Okay, Taurus, well, I hope you're happy with your reading for the month of March. Be sure and check your rising and moon signs. check, like I said, if you're born on the cusp of another sign. I'm trying to find your cusp. What's the cusp? Oh, it's Gemini. Okay, Gemini is the one that's on the other side of you. Okay, you got Aries on one side, Gemini on the other. Anyway, check your rising and moon sign for sure. Anyway, as they're coming available, feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, rates and contact info are listed below. And have a wonderful, happy spring. And we'll talk again soon.